Hi, welcome to Make It Funny, where I take your suggestions. If you'd like to leave a suggestion, put it in the comments. Oh, did I mention I'll make them funny? Today's suggestion comes from William Hurt, whose suggestion is reporter. I want to do an experiment. First, I'd have to get a job as a reporter, but second thing I would do is I want to do an experiment where I stand in front of places that aren't related to the story that I'm referring to. So normally the way it works is somebody's murdered their family and then the reporter has to stand outside the house and go, yeah, behind me, three children were murdered in the murder-suicide. But what I would like to do is tell the same story but stand somewhere completely different. Like I'm standing in front of a carnival and I'd say, tonight, three children were murdered by their father who then committed a murder-suicide. And I want to do that for multiple news stories and see, does the information that people receive, is it less received if I do that versus if I was in front of the place where it actually happened? Would I find that viewers who are watching the news are now completely confused because I'm not standing in front of the place? As I'm telling you about the 7-car pileup, instead of having a bunch of smoking cars behind me, I'm in front of a weed store. But I'm giving you the exact information the same in both circumstances. Would the person on their couch have no idea what was happening? I'd also like to try this experiment taking out segues. So first, after I got fired being a field reporter because they're like, hey, you're never where you're supposed to be in front of, I would go, well, I wouldn't mind trying my hand at being an anchor. And then I would just go from story to story without segues, also doing the same research on the viewers to see, do they really get that confused? If I said, so there's a 3-car pileup and there's a lot of smoking and stuff, and remember we showed you that earlier. Does your dog need to be bathed 7 times a week or 6 times a week? We're going to get into depth view, rather than the segue. Speaking of smoking cars, does your dog smell like smoke? Well, studies have shown